Hello and welcome to Oz 10-pin Epping in Melbourne with the excitement of the prestigious Australian Bowling Cup. You're watching Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder with the nation's best bowlers teaming up to bowl for Australian glory. Featuring the triples Baker format, we now have only 3 teams remaining. The battle for the Australian Bowling Cup is coming down to the wire. These 2 teams have been tremendous all series, but only one can go through to the grand final. The New South Wales Strike head-to-head with the Vic All-Stars. Well, Glenn, you won your way into this preliminary final. Can you capitalise on that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they might be hurting a little, and we're going to try and take advantage of that. We're on a high after a couple of wins in the last, couple of rounds, so we want to take that through and keep going. You've got now the New South Wales Strike, and they've been up and down throughout the tournament, as we've seen in previous episodes, but they've really hit form late on.
I think we've just got to stick to our game, roll the ball good, play the lane how we should, act as a team like, having a good time like we have been the whole time, and maybe we can sneak in there.
So it's the Vic All-Stars in the green. Going to get things underway here with the skipper. Adam Hayes to start things off. Momentum will mean so much. Can he start things off in this preliminary final with a strike? He can. He likes it. And the crowd getting into it as well.
Great opening shot there from the big dog.
The crowd could be a little bit parochial here.
It is a terrific atmosphere. Here is Min Hee Kim.
Looking to get them off to a good start here.
Min Hee Kim.
Oh. Boy, oh boy. Comes into the pocket. Ball doesn't quite finish, leaves the 7-9. So we just watch this one go down the lane. Just, had no drive going for the pins. The ball nearly deflected into the 7-pin. She sees the funny side of it. But as we've said many times, if you can open a frame, it's the first. So she'll just take a medicine here.
And does take the medicine, so a 9 to start off, an open frame, and the Vic All-Stars with the advantage after the first frame.
And here comes Dina. She's had the hot hand in previous episodes, so she'll look to follow on from Adam's first frame.
Dina Buxton, outstanding in the grand final qualifier, looking to keep that form going now, and she does in the preliminary final. A double to start.
That's fantastic by Dina. She's absolutely locked in. She loves that shot. Through 15, out to 10. Bang. There's another one for her.
Early momentum for the Vic All-Stars, so Jordan steps up here in the second. Look to get a bit of momentum going for his own team.
Here is young Jordan Denham. And he nearly left the 7-10. Thankfully for him, the 10 went.
Almost back-to-back pocket splits to open the game up here for the strike. Gets the messenger to take out the 10.
He just needed another messenger to take out the 7.
Jordan looked to make the spare here. Very, very good spare shooter.
Makes no mistake. Does it comfortably. They needed that. And here he is, Terry Wenban. What a career in the sport. And the 10 doesn't fall.
Great shot there by Terry. Not much more he could have done about that one. As you can see, he's a bit disappointed. Just watch this shot here. It's around that 10 board down the lane and leaves the ringing 10 pin. He can't quite believe that one himself, I don't think.
Still, they're in front. They've got a double and potentially a spare here, whereas New South Wales have got one open that they have to cover.
And he gets the spare. So a potential maximum score for the Vic All-Stars of 279. At the moment, for the New South Wales strike, the best they can hope for is 269. Here he is, Glenn Loader. And, the 10 stays up. That would have been, what, a millimetre in it? Two, possibly?
Not too far off. So if we just watch it, the pin hits the wall and then just goes right in front of that 10 pin. So it could have been very well easily have been a strike there.
It's a tense environment. He's got
Easy
it.
cover, easy cover.
A nice spare early there. So the Vic All-Stars, 21 pin lead early here. Hazy going into the 4th frame. The big dog, Adam Hayes, the captain.
Talking to himself, just reinforcing, make a good shot, eyeballing the target, and just do what I've always done.
And makes no mistake. Adam Hayes on fire.
Picture perfect shot there from Adam. Brought it back to his team. The double high fives. Let's watch this one here. Bang, just goes through the pins like a hot knife through butter. Great shot there from Adam. Looks like he's got the death touch.
Yeah. Just looking at him there. I know we've said about a few lookalikes throughout previous episodes of various other bowlers, but there's a bit of the Ray Price look about Adam Hayes.
I think Adam Hayes has been compared to Little John from Monty Python on many occasions as well.
There you go, there's a strike from Min Hee Kim.
Great shot there. Just back into her wheelhouse, down and in. Just watch, around that first arrow, and then drives through those pins. Great shot there from Minnie.
Here's Dina Buxton.
Dina didn't miss on the last episode. Looking to keep that hot hand going here.
Looking for a personal double here, and has left a nasty split.
Yeah, just coming in a little bit light. Could have very easily just left a 2-pin there, but she's gone up with a light 8-10.
And just like that, New South Wales striker right back into it.
So yeah, bit of an unsparable one this one, so she'll just look to take the 1.
Just one to be sure, capitalise on the pins. And now it's up to young Jordan to produce a good shot, give him the double, and now probably even the matchup.
So the 17-year-old, ice water running through his veins.
Oh, he's taking an occasional deep breath. So he is human after all, just relaxing, trying to keep that heart rate under control.
Here goes the 17-year-old Jordan Dinham, and he gets the strike. So a much-needed strike, and all of a sudden they're in front of the New South Wales strike in this preliminary final. The preliminary final continuing here in Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder. Terry Wenban. And he gets a strike. Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Great shot there from Terry. If we watch the replay that's about to come up, Terry really got down on that one. Great release. Exactly where the ball wanted to be. Picture perfect. Couldn't throw it any better than that.
If you're enjoying what you're seeing here, don't forget, if you want to take part in the sport socially or join a league at your local centre, bowl.com.au. Great way to meet with friends, meet new people. Get out and enjoy the terrific sport of 10-pin bowling. Here's Glenn Loader, the captain of the strike. He wants a strike and can't get it.
So yeah, it looks like a little bit left off the hand there from Glenn. He was asking for it for a bit of help as that one was going down the lane. So you just watch this shot. Just left of that 10 board at 40 feet, so just leaving the 6, 9, 10 in the corner. Very easy to chop this one, so he'll look to to make the spare here.
Wants the spare and gets it.
Great spare there from Glenn. So that puts the Vic All-Stars in front by 2 pins. As he covers the spare there nicely.
As most of our bowlers are doing, they're using a plastic ball, which is very similar construction of what you find in your bowling centre as an open play participant. It goes a little bit straighter, a much more direct and more probability of converting the spares.
So Adam looking to get up here, strike and put it out to a 12-pin lead.
He's got 2 in a row himself and make that 3 in a row. Adam Hayes on fire.
Looks like he's taken the hot hand. That deft touch has kept going. He's absolutely killing it at the moment. Let's watch this shot here. Bang.
A possible top score of 247 for the Vic All-Stars. 235 is the best that New South Wales strike can hope for. Here we go. And is successful. There's a fist pump and a reaction from the teammates.
Great shot there from Minnie. I think she, after that flat hit in the first frame, she's made the adjustment. That 5-pin, see you later.
Over to you now, Dina Buxton, to keep this momentum going. And boy, hasn't she built up some momentum in recent episodes.
She had that little bit wide one last time. She'll be a little bit more focused on target, keeping everything nice and compact and just projecting to the break point, right over 10 ball.
Here it is. Oh, can't get the 10 to fall.
Not this time.
Still a great shot though from Dina. I think that was definitely a lot better than the last one. Around that 10 board. If we watch that second dark board at the end, right over that, just leaving the 10 pin.
Convertible spare. It still keeps them, well, slightly in front.
Yeah, Dina Buxton there, being able to get the spare. Now, strike here for Jordan Dinham.
Could make it very interesting.
Puts him down by 1 if he gets a strike here, just on aggregate.
But have the capability of a higher maximum score than the opposition now. And he can convert that. And does!
Gets the love tap on the 10 there. 6-pin looked like it was just going to lay in the gutter, but it leant on the 10 and knocked it down at the last second. So just watch this shot here. And there it goes.
Oh, this is tight.
Very, very tight. We're getting to the back end. There's only 2 frames to go, and there's absolutely nothing in this match.
If you're the captain of one of these teams, Jeanette, who do you pick for your 10th frame? Just out of these 2 teams here.
I guess probably Adam is the obvious.
Yep.
And here's Terry Wimban with a strike. Outstanding stuff from the veteran and the Vic All-Stars responding.
Old habits never die. Great shot there from Terry. Loves the light strike.
Here he is, the captain of the New South Wales strike.
Just trust yourself, Glenn.
Glenn Loader. And, can't get the 10 to fall. So now it is certainly advantage back again to the Vic All-Stars.
That's the second time this game that Glenn, he's hit the pocket, the scout's gone in front of the 10 pin, just hasn't quite hit it. That was a big shot in the context of this match. If he keeps the spare, the Vic All-Stars will have a 2-pin lead going into the 10th, but they do have a strike in the 9th, so a higher max score, 226 max for the Vic All-Stars.
Here's the spare.
214 to the New South Wales strike.
So it is going to be the skipper, Adam Hayes, to take on the 10th frame here for the Vic All-Stars.
Now, Chris, who's going to bowl the 10th frame for New South Wales?
I think with how this game's gone, I'd personally be picking Minnie. I think after that, other than the first frame, she's made a great adjustment, so I'd pick her to finish strong.
We'll find out in just a moment. First things first, here is Adam Hayes for the Vic All-Stars. And he can't get the 10 to fall. So a potential top score here, or a maximum top score for the All-Stars of 206.
So basically the equation now, if Adam makes the spare and gets at least 8, well, actually, sorry, at least 9 on the last ball, then the New South Wales team would have to throw 2 strikes in the 10th frame. So a grand final berth is on the line, and it couldn't be any closer.
It's going to go deep into the 10th frame of the strike.
Oh, no.
Whoopsie.
Oh, he's got it. A boarding house coat of varnish away from missing. It just gives it a little tap.
Adam should have more respect for Terry being in his team.
I think Terry needs a drink.
He's a senior bowler.
Oh, my goodness.
What's everybody worried about, he says.
Under control.
Back to business now. Yeah,
Adam Hayes.
just calming himself down there. So at least 9 forces New South Wales to get a double to make the grand final.
Yes. Delivers, likes it. Here we go, strike! Great way to finish. 206 for the Vic All-Stars. And it is going to be Minnie Kim to bowl this 10th frame. And have a look at that. Outstanding from Adam Hayes. Minnie Kim will be bowling the 10th frame for the New South Wales strike.
I'm enjoying seeing the women get up with the responsibility of the 10th frame. It's not just all the men. So a couple of times we've seen the girls get up, and it's good to show they're just as competitive as what the guys are.
Minnie Kim needs a strike. Can she deliver?
Yes.
She can!
There's the first one.
Wow!
She's just so consistent, so accurate. Just that around that same spot again. Same result, 10 in the pit. One more to make the Rollin Thunder grand final.
Another strike here.
And as viewers, we win either way. Either we get the home team in the grand final, or we have the prospect of a State of Origin showdown, New South Wales versus Queensland. But down to business, Minnie Kim with the responsibility of having a strike to make the grand final.
Here she is. Needs the strike to reach the grand final. Minnie Kim likes it and doesn't get it.
Great shot there from Minnie. Just round that same mark again. Just leaving the 6 pin, but what that means is the Victorian All-Stars, after starting this tournament 0-2, they've rallied back and they're going to be in the grand final against the Queensland Rolling Thunder. I can't wait.
So Minnie Kim
Converts the spare, 2 pins the difference, but it may as well be 22.
and gets the spare, and they finish on 204. Just 2 pins in it in the end. We say goodbye to the New South Wales strike. That was a thriller. Hope you enjoyed that one. Well done to the Vic All-Stars. They win in the end by 2. Well, they're through to the grand final, the Vic All-Stars, and provided plenty of great highlights here, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Some great shots there early from Dina, Terry and Adam. Had a great start. Minhee Kim just really fought back, got the New South Wales strike going. Jordan kept things going there. Great shot from him. Lots of great shots from both teams. But Terry Wemban here, strike. Vic All-Stars, they made it interesting. They kept it shaky in that 10th frame, but they got the chocolates and they're into the grand final.
Yeah, they certainly are. It went down to the wire. Can't get any closer than what we saw, Jeanette.
2 pins. I mean, how awesome is that? You can't say you can't get excited about it. It just keeps you guessing. What's somebody going to do?
Well, they're through to the grand final, the Vic All-Stars. Well done, though, to the New South Wales Strike on a terrific tournament.
All right, you're playing Queensland in the final. How do you feel?
We'd like to get them on the left lane because they own the right lane. They've gone back-to-back 260s, I think. So if we can get them out there and just play our own game and keep going, we'll be fine.
Good luck.
Thank you, Jeanette.
Here's a fun way for children to learn the sport of 10-pin bowling. Bowl Patrol is a program to teach kids aged 6 to 12 the basic skills. Why not learn how to bowl now with a qualified instructor? Go to bowlpatrol.com.au. Coming up after the break, then there were two. Grand final action to decide the winner of the Australian Bowling Cup. Queensland Rolling Thunder up against the Vic All-Stars. Jason Nolan with concentration with his shot. Oh, he's finished it with a triple. We'll be looking for a strike here, and he's got one. David Porto. Won't the crowd get fired up if he gets a strike here? He does! Lane Loader, they use this lane in their last qualifying game, and he gets a strike. Delivers, likes it. Here we go, strike! Here's George, the captain, gets it! And gets it! Wow! And he gets a strike. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. To finish with a turkey. Here we go, Jared Logan. Welcome back to Bowl Patrol, Rollin Thunder. It has been a terrific tournament. In recent episodes, we have seen some high-quality 10-pin bowling, and I'm sure the grand final will not disappoint. Queensland Rolling Thunder up against the Vic All-Stars. Into the grand final. We knew you were there, but now we know who you're playing, and it's the team that you beat in the grand final qualifier. Looking forward to it?
Absolutely, yeah. And I really don't see anything changing for us. Same lineup, same game plan, same balls. We're going to throw a quality game. We actually didn't mind who we played. Just because it's them again really doesn't matter. But we all feel good.
You've been working well, all three of you, haven't you? Complementing each other really well.
Yeah, heaps of communication. That's really been it's been the key to our success. Talking a lot in between shots, keeping calm, keeping relaxed, and results are there. 2 big games the last 2 weeks.
The crowd been outstanding. They've been on your side throughout the whole tournament in previous episodes. I think they'll fire up for you now too.
I hope so. I've felt a lot of support from our Victorian home crowd, so hopefully they keep it loud and we can get over Queensland.
And I'd suspect that pretty much business as usual, the way you've gone about all your matches so far.
Absolutely. Just bowl as a team, play the lane as we should, support each other, get what's left if we leave something and move on.
Great seeing you in the decider. Good luck.
Thanks, Peter.
We are in for one heck of a show. They played each other in the last episode in the grand final qualifier, and both teams put in just first-class performances. Chris, how do you see this final going?
It's hard to bet against the Queensland Rolling Thunder. They've been the team of the tournament. Vic All-Stars, though, they are the underdog story. They were 0-2 after their first 2 matches, and they've come roaring back. So it's going to be an absolute great match today.
Jeanette, what a final we're in for.
It should be pretty exciting. I mean, when we looked on paper at the teams before we started the tournament, the Queensland group were the odds-on favourites. You know, they had George and they had Jared, who won the event last year as doubles. The team from Victoria with Dina, Terry and Adam, you know, they were deemed as being the dark horses. You know, like, stay tuned, watch this space. They could do anything.
And interesting to note straight away here that the Queensland team are on a different lane.
Absolutely. They've bowled every single game in this tournament on the right lane. And they've got to bowl the grand final on the left. It'll be very, very interesting to see if that plays a part in this match.
Here we go. It will be Alexia Hicks to start things off. So nothing will change. will be Alexia, then Jared, then George.
How much of an impact will the home ground advantage be?
We're about to find out. It will be Alexia to start for Queensland Rollin Thunder. And she gets the campaign underway for the grand final with 9.
Yeah, a little bit light there for Alexia. It looks like she just pulled up on that shot a little bit at the release. Didn't quite get all of it.
Broke up the sleeper, leaving the 2-pin only. Should be textbook easy spare. Using the plastic ball, drawing a straight line towards it, aiming right at the middle of the pin.
Alexia. On target, takes it out. No problem.
That's why you throw a plastic ball.
Yeah, aim for the middle. If you make a mistake, it'll still get it.
Well, here is the crowd getting right behind the Vic All-Stars. Their captain, Adam Hayes, to lead things off for them. The grand final. What will the start be like here for Adam Hayes? And it's a strike. Gets the strike. Adam Hayes, the skipper, certainly likes that. Tremendous.
Great shot there from Adam. Got the ball out, came screaming back, collected that 9-pin, all 10.
And the crowd loved it too. They were looking for something to cheer for, and he gave it to them.
You could literally feel the desk shake on that one.
Well, he's been bowling strikes for fun, Jared Langford. This is the first time on the left-hand lane. And put him on any lane, same result.
Great shot there by Jared. Nothing much has changed from the right lane. Still locked in as we watch this shot here. Out to the same spot. Same result. All 10.
Tina Buxton about to take her first shot of this grand final.
Sticking with the same equipment, playing that inside line.
Here we go for Tina.
Oh. Thought about falling, just had that love tap on the 10, but didn't quite fall over. To pick up the spares, we'll just watch this one here. Maybe it got it a little bit wide. Just didn't quite have the energy, but still nearly got the break. Just leaving the 10-pin.
This is where it becomes interesting in finals with this Baker format. The fact that each player has to wait so long until they have their shot.
Knew pretty early that that one was going to not stay up. An open frame.
Yeah, it looked like the timing was just a little bit out there at the foul line. Didn't quite give it the chance, but yeah, 9 miss early, not what you want, but George getting up here in the third frame, looking to capitalise on that miss.
A man that thrives under pressure. George Filingos, the skipper of the Queensland team, does capitalise on the opposition's mistake. And a double now for Queensland.
Great shot there from Hollywood. Down and in, first arrow. Blows that 5-pin into that 10-pin. That's what you want.
The Vic All-Stars, sponsored by Wind City Morwell. Queensland Rollin Thunder. Their team sponsor, Caboolture Bowl. Here is Terry Wenban. And... oh.
Nearly got away with the break there, Terry.
He was hoping for a break. Wasn't the greatest executions that he's had, but by the same token, he was hoping it would just turn a little bit more, get more over to the Brooklyn and possibly give him a clean strike.
Yeah, it doesn't look quite happy obviously not very happy with that one, but he'll just look to make the spare early. There we go.
Yeah, got the spare. So as it stands, after 3 frames, yes, there's a lead to Queensland. They can still get a possible top score of 290. 258 is the maximum possible score for Victorian All-Stars, but as we've seen in previous episodes, things can change so quickly.
And again, the pressure of being in a grand final. Anything is possible. It's just about having faith in yourself, believing that each player individually can get up and execute a good shot to contribute to the team.
Alexia Hicks, spare to open proceedings, and a split left here and a nasty one at that.
Just leaving the 210. It looks like her first couple of shots haven't quite come out of the hands the way she would have liked. The ball just floating down the lane, not quite finishing, leaving the 210.
After a double, Chris, is she likely to have a go for it or just go for the pin count?
I think at this point, I just say just because this is a spareable spare, I think she will go for it. You're probably going to get one anyway, so interesting to see what she does here.
There she goes. Will it take it? Won't, misses.
Yeah, she had a crack at that one. I'm sure George would have told her to have a go though. So as they've said, they keep talking. A lot of communication going on with the Queensland team, just keeping it together, keeping it sorted out, keeping themselves up.
Adam Hayes now. Getting his team right back into it. The grand final. Hayes with the delivery. He's been rock solid. And I think he thought he had that one. I think his teammates thought he had it as well.
He was down on one knee. He was riding that shot, believing he had that.
He really wanted this one.
Yeah.
Ball just finishes hard, leaving the 9-pin. You can see the devastation on his face.
What's so amazing, people at home don't realise that to get a strike, the ball only physically touches 4 pins. And it's a subsequent chain reaction that creates the strike. So you only have to be a fraction off, and 9 is the result.
Speaking of 9, he cleans up the 9-pin for the spare. So now, if you look at the potential maximum scores, it's 254 for Queensland, and for the Vic All-Stars, it's 247.
So yeah, just 7 pins in it after the open there from Queensland. But Jared, as he's done so many times, he'll look to strike here and get the team back on track.
Jared Langford. And another strike. Just keeps bowling them. Even in this pressure cooker atmosphere of a grand final. Well done, Jared Langford.
He loves these situations, these pressure situations. Another strike. It says, right now, come on, let's go.
Don't wait till next week.
There is no next week. It's all or nothing.
Dina Buxton now for the Vic All-Stars. She'll be looking to strike. And will the 10 go? It will! It had to think about it, and then it went. Well done, Dina Buxton. We're halfway through the grand final in Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder. What a grand final we have on Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder. Here is George Frelingos, the captain of Queensland. Hollywood George. And gets another strike. Oh, it is heating up all right.
Great shot there from George, gives him the double. We'll just watch this replay here. Down the first arrow, 10 in the pit. And he really, really wanted that one.
What a grand final. And here is Terry Wedbear.
Looking for a double here just to keep the deficit to 7.
teams on a double. Looking now for the turkey. Terrific stuff from Terry.
Comes in a little bit high, just trips the 4 and the 10. He loves it. And it can't be understated how loud it is in this building. You cannot hear yourself think. It is so loud every time Victoria gets a strike.
Alexia.
Yep.
Up to try and make it 3 in a row for Queensland. They've covered the open frame, now looking to capitalise on that as we venture into the 7th frame of the grand final.
Here goes Alexia. And she hasn't been able to get the 10 to fall and has a big split here again.
It was a much better shot there from Alexia. Just hitting the pocket but leaving that pocket 7-10, the worst possible result she could have had.
That's the frustrating thing about this game is you can make a good shot, leave the bed posts like that, the 7-10. You can make a bad shot and manage to get 9 or a strike.
So here goes Alexia, just looking to take a medicine here.
Yeah, count very important.
Get the 9. Then move on. Gets it. Gets the 9. Now it's over to the skipper of the Vic All-Stars, Adam Hayes. Don't forget bowl.com.au if you want to get involved in the sport of 10-pin bowling. Indeed, if you want to get the little ones, ages 6 to 12 involved, bowlpatrol.com.au. Great way to introduce the kids to the sport.
If Adam strikes right here and makes it 3 in a row, the roof is going to blow off of this building.
Well, they're in front now. They will be, as far as potential top scores are concerned. There is Adam. Has he got it? Has he got it? He hasn't.
Almost disaster there for Adam, but just gets away with it, leaving the 4-7. Make the spare here, take a 5-pin lead.
So if he spares, their potential highest score, the Vic All-Stars, is 225. Queensland, the best they can hope for is 220.
That one was slightly inside target, therefore the ball did a bit of head hunting and he was lucky to get out of it with just simply the 4-7 spare.
Wants the spare here. Should have no dramas. Doesn't have a drama. Walks away with a spare. There's David Porto. Jared Langford. Gives it a rip. And
Wow.
My goodness. I don't think anyone in this building can believe that result. Nearly a 7-9 off the pocket, and that does not happen for someone with a rev rate of Jared. Unbelievable.
he can't believe it either.
He's been striking this whole tournament, and just when he really needs one, he nearly leaves a 7-9 off the pocket.
Needs to regather himself here and go for the spare, and makes no mistake. Not happy with the spare. He hasn't had to make too many.
No, he hasn't. And in this situation, Jeanette, I'm sure you've been on both sides of the equation, but when the crowd is so much against you, how do you handle that?
Actually, I find that I just go into my own mental room. It has happened to me internationally where I've had the crowd against me, so I just switch off.
Here's Dina Buxton. Looking to drive home the advantage here. This replay will be hard to watch for the Vic All-Stars because, as we saw, it wasn't too far away from a strike.
Why would you want to go to the movies when you've got this level of theatre right in front of us? This is unbelievable. She could not have thrown that shot any better.
Unbelievable final. Lead changes, drama, and now a miss.
Wow.
An open frame. Wow. And all of a sudden, the maximum top score. We'll keep updating on this one for the Vic All-Stars is 203. Queensland Rollin Thunder, they can finish with 210. Here's their skipper, Hollywood George Ferlingos.
Had some excellent matches in this tournament, but I just can't believe the drama of this match. You could not write this in a script.
Nothing between the teams. Here goes George. Oh!
Hitting the pocket, sleeving the 7-pin.
He liked it off his hand. He really thought it had a good shot. You know, he started to ride it and was just disappointed.
I can't help but think that tactic of putting Queensland on that lane, or obviously from their last few matches in this tournament, the score is a lot lower. Having said that, though, Victoria were bowling most of their matches on the left lane and they're bowling on the right, so...
There goes George.
Nice spare for George. That just keeps it at 6 pins. But big shot coming up here for Terry Ramban just to set up that 10th frame.
So the best that Queensland can hope for now is 199. The Vic All-Stars, 203 is the best they can hope for.
Biggest decision George has to make is who's going to play that 10th frame, because it could come down to that shot.
Here's Terry.
Looking to wind back the clock here. Something he's done many, many times before.
Terry Wemban, can he get the strike? He can! What about that?
Massive shot in the context of this match. They are still down by 6 pins, but that strike gives them the higher max score of 203. Tripping the 4-pin. And he loves it. He's even run back on that one. Be careful, Terry, please.
So George Ferlingos will take the 10th frame of the grand final for Queensland Rollin Thunder.
This tournament really saving the best for last here. Unbelievable.
A big occasion. Tempting bowler is George. Here he is with his first shot on the 10th and final frame of the grand final. His team needs him to strike. Can he do it? He can't.
Dear, oh dear.
He can't.
He can't believe it.
I think, yeah, as soon as he's let that go, he's thought, yep, that's all right. And the ball was just hung there. Did not even, just did not recover whatsoever. And he just can't believe it.
Well, now, just to give his team some sort of hope, he has to spare and then strike. And the best he can hope for there is a 185.
He really needs to make this spare.
Here goes George. And makes it. And makes it.
Great spare. Basically, he turns it from a any mark will do situation to a must strike situation. Needs to take 8 pins on this last shot, and that will make Victoria strike for this tournament. What a grand final.
Outstanding decider. Such drama. Not the highest scoring match that we've had throughout, but it's got the intensity.
Sometimes it's the lowest scoring ones that, just because it is lower scoring, you can just peg it back, and they're sometimes the better matches. But George here, needing at least 8.
And gets a strike. Well, there we go.
So it's the big dog. Here we go.
So they finish with 185, Queensland. Here is the captain of the Vic All-Stars.
Basically the equation here, if he strikes the first ball, they will take out the title. If he doesn't strike, Queensland will go home with the chocolates. Massive shot here coming up for Adam Hayes.
Adam Hayes. Study of concentration. Here it is for Rollin Thunder. Gets it! Gets it! And that will be enough. Terrific. Absolutely terrific from the skipper, Adam Hayes.
Absolutely clutch shot there from Adam. All or nothing. And the Vic All-Stars take out the title. Unbelievable. Genuine scenes here in Epping.
Will he relax now and just go off the sheet?
I think so.
I want to finish on a positive note. He's been rock solid throughout, and he continues to be. Woohoo! What about that? From Adam Hayes. His rivals like it. His teammates like it. I guess even the opposition have got to respect it as well. And to finish things off, wasting no time, Adam Hayes. Strike, strike, strike the finish. And the winners of Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder are the Victorian All-Stars. Adam Hayes, Dina Buxton and Terry Wenban. They're celebrating. Well done to Queensland Rollin Thunder on making it through to the grand final. Their team of George Falingos, Alexia Hicks and Jared Langford. A terrific grand final, a great tournament. Hope you've enjoyed it. The crowd loving it. Well done, the Vic All-Stars. They've taken out Rollin Thunder.
Now, Dina, congratulations to you all, but my first question is to you. You made a ball change going to the Codex and coming a bit deeper inside. How much difference did that make to your confidence?
A lot. It really made a lot. It just sat and it held, and it just gave me confidence every time, every shot. So, good ball choice.
Terry, that last shot in the 9th frame, you drew on all your experience to make that shot. How did it feel?
Absolutely awesome. That was just fantastic. That was just great. To get up and keep making great shots is nothing beats it. Nothing beats making a shot when you need to make it.
And Adam, the double in the 10th, it was close. It was theirs, it was yours, it was theirs, it was yours. And then you just made that shot under such pressure. How did it feel?
Oh, look, you live for those. You want to be in that position. You want to be able to get up there and throw a great shot. And I've got a great team behind me. You know, we banded together, and they gave me confidence. And you know, I worked with that and managed to do it. So it was
He
great.
was awesome.
It was great.
He was
It was great.
awesome.
It was good fun.
Congratulations, go the Vics, well done.
Well, one thing we love about grand finals is you get tension, drama, and some magnificent highlights. And Chris, that's exactly what we got today.
Absolutely unbelievable grand final. It was like a winding roller coaster, up, down, all around. It was like a Greek tragedy. There's just no better grand final that we could have had today.
A terrific display of 10-pin bowling right across Rollin Thunder, Jeanette, highlighted by what we saw in the grand final.
Well, I think the series has been an excellent exhibition of good bowling. There's been great high scores. There's been bowlers, two-handed, one-handed, a great exhibition for all to see.
Adam Hayes, terrific as captain of the Vic All-Stars. Plenty of great highlights there. That's when he knew they hadn't won. Celebrating with his teammates. Well done to the Vic All-Stars, taking out Rollin Thunder.
We do have the CEO of 10-pin Bowling Australia here, Cara Honeychurch, will present you the medals. Dina Buxton, congratulations. Adam Hayes. And the Hall of Famer, Terry Wenban. Ladies and gentlemen, the big trophy. And our winners, the champions, Bowl Patrol Rollin Thunder.